Namaste, incredible India, and greetings from sunny Finland. I am Pirjo Suhonen, the founder of EILO Finland, which offers digital teacher training on Finnish education. It's basically I created MOOCs, massive open online courses on how does learning and teaching looks like in Finnish schools and classrooms, as well as preschool and early learning. And so far, so good. I mean, it's been a great win-win situation when I've been teaching very talented and passionate teachers in India. And I would say that the main difference between many educational systems compared to Finnish one is the creativity. And this is why it's Finnish education has been applauded for many times that we let kids play when they also learning. And therefore, I would also like to congratulate you as parents for being a part of the Creon preschool family, because I had a look at the website and their Facebook pages, and it really looks like they implementing the way of Finnish teaching and learning there, which is great to see. I mean, kids are incredible little things. They can learn so much, and especially in preschool, you learn and teach the foundations for lifelong learning, which is the base for pretty much for them to be able to recreate themselves. They need to be able to develop themselves all the time, because that's what life is nowadays. And what I'd like to say about Finnish education in India, what I've learned along the journey, or Finnish education generally, is that what I mentioned already is that life is continuous learning and reinventing ourselves. For that, you need brave and competent little learners. Academics will always matter, but what I've seen in not just in India, but for instance in UK or even Australia, they test kids a lot. And this quite often means that it tends to narrow down the learning, that the full focus is only on academics, when you should be paying attention to all sorts of competencies such as creativity, your learning to learn skills, entrepreneurial mindset, just to name the few. Multiliteracy is very considered very important, especially media literacy nowadays. And academics will always matter. You need to have your own little Google database in your own head so that you can actually Google what you want to learn more about, but also that you are able to understand what you're reading. So academics, don't get me wrong, they still matter. However, you need so much more to not just to survive life, but to build a good life for yourself and others around you. And at its best, school in Finland is seen as a learners' community where kids feel safe to explore, experiment, learn, fail, make mistakes, and try again. And that's the main focus here. What I'm trying to say, that if you just teach kids to take tests and that there is a right and wrong answers, sometimes it applies, but very often in life you need to think like a scientist, and you make a hypothesis, and then you see whether it works or not, and if it doesn't, you try again until you make it work. Simply put it in that way. I'm actually a huge fan of Ken Robinson. If you heard about him, he talked about the creativity and the innovation power what we all have in here. And he often mentioned Finnish education to that it could offer a good alternative to high stakes testing and standardization. And how we he also talked about the importance of creativity and whatever you do, from arts to science, sports and politics. And the other person who you might want to look into is Angela Duckworth, a Stanford University professor. She talks about grit, or sisu as we call it in Finland. And grit means basically putting passion and perseverance together to create talented, smart, and successful people who the world needs. So just having a talented child is not enough, but you need hard work to really cultivate that talent and passion and purpose to create not just good learners and good students, but high achievers in life later on also, not just in school, but afterwards. And that's the main focus of Finnish education also, that you create strong foundations that you can build on that. And for both grit and creativity, you need a safe school environment for continuous improvement and development, as well as talented teachers to support you along the learning journey. Life is learning, and school should be for life, not just for test results. So thanks a million, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.